Talk about sleep now, right? Yeah, so actually you've probably heard of a fitness coach or maybe a life coach, but what about a sleep coach? It's a thing, and we know that we could all use a little bit more sleep, but if you've noticed that maybe you're tossing and turning a lot more lately, you're definitely not alone. There's actually a recent study that said that more than half of Americans have noticed an increase in sleeping problems since the start of the pandemic, and now more people are trying to get some help. They're turning to the experts. So they're calling this recent spike in sleep disturbances something called COVID-somnia. And there's an app there on your screen. I actually talked to one of the sleep coaches there. She kind of explained like some of the, I guess, the most common things that people ask, like when they get on there to have a chat, which is just so funny to me that people are like talking about, which they 100% should.
Right.
Because I feel like now, at least I know that I'm heavy on the melatonin.
Really?
Because
so you're able to do that?
Yes.
I can't even take NyQuil.
Really?
And wake up in the morning. Like,
and because it makes you groggy.
Yeah, and
See,
be like on my best.
Oh, I'm going to go down a rabbit hole here.
No,
But
come
yes,
on,
so like
this
for
is
me,
what it is for.
like, and this, I talked to her about this too, and I was like, so she said that a lot of people talk to her about like not wanting to like be on sleep aids all the time, and so sometimes like the underlying issues, like why. Okay, Julia this morning, this cracked me up when she was like, she got in the bed and then she remembered there was a yogurt that was in the car.
Right.
It's literally small stuff like that, like just your brain just like is constantly like working. You know what I'm saying? Things like.
And I'm mad that I didn't like talk to Julia about this morning. I think we're up against the time.
Yeah.
But that's exactly what I do.
Yeah.
I make sure that my head is completely cleared.
Yes.
Before I even get in bed, because what happens is where I run into problems is if I get into bed and I've got all my bases covered, I go right to sleep.
See, and that's exactly the kind of stuff. It's like kind of helping you work through the stuff that maybe you don't think bother you, or like, you know, because you think people ask like, oh, like should I not drink after, like, or should I not drink before bed, should I not watch TV? Sometimes like, yeah, those are the obvious things that maybe are affecting your sleep, but sometimes it's like the underlying stuff.
Right. So if I get into bed and I start thinking, and I remember, like Julia remembered she had a yogurt in the car. I can't go back to sleep.
Okay.
I you know.
And see, for me, melatonin, it helps. Like. And I have a friend that says that she can't take melatonin. Like after I literally, sometimes I get up in the morning and I see that she's texting me and I'm like, why are you awake? Because that means she hasn't gone to bed at night, right?
Right.
So I'm like, well, take a melatonin. And she's like, it's too late to take one because she said she had to be up at 9 o'clock this morning and it was too late. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning. I was like, for me, I take melatonin to take naps. Like it does not.
Okay, so that's cool.
I can go to me, it helps me go to sleep. It's not necessarily make me stay asleep. Like I don't feel like I wake up groggy or anything like that.
Your nickname's gonna be Lunestra. I'm gonna call you.
Call me what?
Lunestra.
I like that.
Lunestra
I like that.
No, but that's the thing because
I got an agreement in my ear too. So.
Well, who's agreeing? And why are you not in my ear?
Yeah.
Who's agreeing with you?
Listen, because you're talking about
Mac Daddy.
Yeah,
so Mac, our sound guy, who I love, and by the way, happy birthday, Mac.
It's your birthday.
It's Mac's birthday today.
Happy birthday.
Mac agreeing, by the way, and I think he just agreed, so I wish him a happy birthday.
Yeah.
But see, I admire you because I can't do it.
Yeah.
I can't. And the thing is, our job here on the morning show is different than a lot of people's jobs.
Yeah.
Because in a lot of other broadcasting jobs that I've had in my life, where you can kind of ease into your day.
Nope.
Like
you hit the ground running.
You wake up, like I wake up and into a morning meeting. Like you wake up and there's the morning meeting.
So I can see if it makes you groggy, then like, you know what? You need to talk to a sleep coach.
Well, but see, I think I've worked out my problems.
Maybe.
Where I clear my head before I lay down and then I'm good to go.
She can still help you out.
And you should never read your emails in bed either.
Oh, I do that.
See, that's
how I wake up in the morning.
Issues.
I roll over reading emails.
Hey, Jeopardy. You can read them in the morning.
Yeah.
Just don't read them at night.
Oh, okay.
Because see, then you start thinking about stuff.
I guess maybe
this person did me wrong, or this is exactly.
All right, fine.
All right, so there's going to be a new host of Jeopardy. Actually, two. Yeah. This is your new host, Mike Richards. He's going to be taking over for the daily Jeopardy that you see here on Channel 13. He's the current executive producer. So that's the one we see every night, 7:30 right here on Channel 13. He'll take over when season 38 begins September 13th. Richards beat out other celebrities who were hoping for the role. I don't think you say he beat them out, because isn't he the boss?
He did beat them out. He just was like, he vetoed their audition.
I don't think he beat them out. He just went,
well, I mean, there had to have been someone that agreed that he was better than just himself, maybe.
So that is Mayim Bialik. There we go.
Is that how you say it?
That's it. Maya Bialik, as I said, I said it right. There you go. She's actually getting a role with the show. Bialik, known for her roles in The Big Bang Theory and Blossom, will host primetime Jeopardy episodes. She'll also host the game show's new College Championship spinoff series next year. So I think what you did here is I think it's a good thing, okay? Because the executive producer knows the show better than anybody. Okay?
Yeah, that's very true.
That's going to keep that going. But then you're also introducing some new blood. Yeah. You know, with a prime
she's an actual neuroscientist. I learned that this morning. I'm like, who better to give people quiz questions than somebody that knows everything? So why not?
I love it when actors and actresses are actually smart. Yeah. Like Natalie Portman went to Harvard.
Really cool. That's really cool.
Yeah, like when they really have a brain.
Yeah, I only watch Jeopardy though for probably like the first 10 minutes because after that the questions get so like I only can probably figure out the questions within the first 10 minutes. Like after the questions get hard and I'm like, all right, I gotta go. Like after they're not worth 100, it's by points, right? Yeah. Yeah, after like anything worth 100 points, I can't really answer those questions. So I watch watch it very early. The first row of questions, and then I'm like,
if I get a category I know, then I'm like, and I'm all, and then I'm like, you yell it out, and then when you don't know stuff, you just quietly.
I thought that was it.
I've stopped trying.
I thought that was it. All right, we're going to shift gears a little bit and talk about the adorable dog that got crayons all over his face. Yep. So look at this face. Oh, Larry. He's a golden retriever, or he was a golden retriever. Now he's a little bit of a blue retriever who likes to retrieve anything that he can get his paws on. And most recently, it was the red and blue crayons that really got him in trouble.
Oh, Larry.
He's so cute. You can't be mad at him.
Look at Larry.
Larry's owner said that he snagged him off the table while the kids were. He just wanted to color too.
Right.
That's all. He then took him. See, he knew he was wrong because he took him to the backyard, and then they melted in the grass, and then it got all on his fur. And Larry's family said they could never. Come on now, you can never be mad at a face like that. So they laughed it off, gave him a bath, and then another bath, and another bath, another bath, until eventually the blue fur became light blue. So actually he has a little highlights. I love that.
Yeah, blue highlights.
That's all. Larry just wanted to switch it up a little bit. And you can tell the way he's laying with the kids are probably his best friends. So he wanted to just be like them and color too. That's all. Yeah.
I cannot do this next story.
Do it.
It's so tough to talk about this next story. Dunkin' Donuts is getting ready for the fall. Okay.
Already.
Dunkin' is ready to dive into the season. The chain just released its autumn menu, which of course features several pumpkin flavored products. There's a pumpkin cream cold brew, even pumpkin donuts, and you'll start seeing all of this next Wednesday.
It's here.
6 days away, people.
Or at least they're telling us that fall is here. It's not here just yet.
6 days away. So that leads me to this very important question.
Okay.
You and I go to Dunkin' because we'd like to hang out. Okay? And I take you to Dunkin' and I'm paying because I'm a high roller.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, yeah.
You see who I am.
I know.
Okay.
Listen, I know.
Okay. What do you get? What's your donut?
Everything on the menu. If you're paying, I'm getting everything. I really like the munchkins. I like the strawberry munchkins. I like what else do I like? They've got some like
donut holes.
They've got some breakfast sandwiches now that are pretty good. What else? I'm not crazy about sprinkles. I don't know why I have a thing I get. So any donut with sprinkles in it, I don't want it. Sprinkles or jelly-filled donuts, I'm like, So I'm kind of plain. I like glazed. But coffee, if we're talking coffee, I'm against like the pumpkin spice stuff coming back so soon because it just reminds me like, okay, fine, it's about to start getting cooler. I like the flavoring. I love like pumpkin
but there should be a mandate or some kind of bill that could be introduced into law that says you cannot.
Please reach out to your senators, guys. We really have to get this tackled.
You cannot do anything pumpkin spice until after Labor Day.
And my birthday is in October, so like I love to embrace fall and like all of all things that come with my birth month. But
the 24th.
You're close. 23rd? The 26th.
26th.
Yeah, I'm impressed. You were like within a couple days.
No, because I remember you told me because it's a day from my brother's. My brother's is October 25th. So you're the 26th.
Okay.
Scorpio.
Indeed.
So there you go. See, I know a lot about my good friend here.
Up a little bit. Okay, so I'm with like fall themed, fall flavored things, but it's 93 degrees today.
Yeah.
So no, it's not time to be talking about that yet.
And you've got an amazing summer dress on too. Like
exactly. Long live summer.
You cannot rock that dress.
You can't do it
beyond Labor Day. And so you look spectacular, and we cannot have our Jalea not being able to rock this because we're talking about pumpkin spice.
Exactly.
Items.
I'm pretty sad when it starts to get cooler outside. I'm a different person, so.
And one last thing. You were here during the winter last year.
Yes.
So Because you're from the South.
I was told, like, oh, we don't get like a lot of snow. Like, yes, it snows, you know, but we don't get a lot of snow. I got here, and they're like, historic winter storm. I'm like, what is this, and who ordered this? There were quite a few things that I was like, so I think I'm adjusted a little bit now. I'm ready for
You ready?
this. Yeah, a little bit. I got a couple warmer coats this year. Some warmer shoes. I learned that like Uggs are cool, like they're warm, but they're not the best, like as far as like snow and gaining traction on the ground.
No, you know what? I'm gonna buy you for your birthday.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going big on
Get it
this.
on
okay.
camera now.
Okay, exactly.
Okay.
I bought my wife some Uggs that have the Ugg inside, but they're,
But
rubber.
Not, that's what
rubber
I need.
on the outside.
No, that's
Yeah.
exactly what I need.
You know what I'm gonna do for you?
What?
I'm gonna tell you where you can buy them.
No, you already said you were getting them for me for my
I don't
birthday,
know,
so
we
y'all
cannot,
heard them.
We're not recording any of this. This is all on the interwebs.
Whatever.
All right.
I'll find this clip and bring it up to my lawyer, and I'm like, I need those shoes.
For Julia Brooks, I am Carlos Diaz. You guys are awesome. Have a great day. Stay cool today.
Or try to, anyway.
Exactly. We'll see you right back
Bye,
here
guys.
tomorrow. Take it easy.